Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Lizzy and I do all sorts of videos. And I'm at the beginning of my nail journey. I point this out a lot because I don't want anyone who decides to subscribe to my channel assume that I am a licensed technician. I am not. I just started on my journey since I made the decision to attempt to make this a career. And just to give you an update on that, I have found another school that I will be looking into in the same location as the last one that I had made my appointment with to do the tour. I just have to contact them and schedule an appointment. The problem with that school though is that it's during the day. It's 9 to 3, 4 days out of the week, no weekends, no night classes that I saw, and I have a full-time job. So it's a journey itself trying to find a school to start your journey. But anyhow, I will give you a life update at some point down the road. But anyway, today's video is about me unboxing a couple of the items that I purchased through my Amazon haul. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it down below. But the first set that I purchased is this set here. So this video is going to be an unboxing and also swatches. I'm going to unbox the two items that I purchased, and then I will do swatches after. So this brand is Biutee gel polish, and I believe it comes with a set of 12, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's 12, but it doesn't look like these polishes are too big. Yeah, they're pretty small, and it's okay because how often are you going to use the gel polishes anyway? It's strange that it has to come with a user manual. It's gel polish. It should work just the same. I guess it needs a base coat, but it doesn't look like this came with a base coat, so I'm assuming it could work with any gel base coat. And you cure it just the same as anything else, so I'm not sure why it would require a user manual. But look at them. They're pretty small, but I guess it's okay for the size and for how often I may use it. The colors though, I'm gonna assume that the colors are in the container as it's on the lid, the sticker on the lid, because I only see numbers and no names. They all look the same. They only have BTO1, BTO2, and that it's 5 grams. But that's what you get when you order just from any brand on Amazon. So I'm going to assume that each of the colors are the ones in the container. So let's look at this one. And it comes with no seal. I don't know why a lot of brands do this, but like I said, Biutee, this one called Biutee, it's not a brand that I've ever purchased from before. It's new to me, and so we're both getting the same impression. So there's no seal, but like I suspected that the color on the sticker of the lid is what's going to be the color in the container. It doesn't look like it's been tampered with, at least in my eyes. It doesn't look like it has. So we'll be swatching these after I unbox the other one. Oops, how funny is that? And like I said, it comes with 12 colors, and it's not bad. How much did I pay for this? I might as well tell you guys how much I paid for this, and maybe the price will kind of justify why it came in the way that it did with no seal. But this particular item for the set of 12 was just $17.99. May seem like a lot, but when you think about a gel polish bottle, and I'm not sure if you can compare it the same way with a solid gel, some of them end up being $5, $6. And so when you think about that you're getting 12, and for how long this is going to last you, it's not that bad. I just wanted to look at this item here. It does come with a brush. And I do believe I have these brushes, do I? I actually don't. I actually don't have these brushes, but it comes with a brush. And I have to learn how to clean these types of brushes when it comes to gel polish, seeing how it's not in an actual bottle staying that way. My first time using something that's separate from the container that I would have to keep separate from the product. I have to learn how to clean these. So, but it does come with a small brush. Oh my gosh, excuse me. And guys, I not only purchased this because I wanted to try this type of gel polish, but I also bought it because I dabbled a lot into nail art, and so sometimes it's a little easier to just grab it from here rather than a actual bottle and you spill, depending on how many colors you need. And the little palette, I like to mix those in the palette, but that's what I would be using it for, versus just taking this little jar and just keeping it on my table and dabbing into each one, then to put it in one palette and then kind of make a mess. So anyway, that is that box. The next one is the Saviland, and I believe that this brings only six of them. No, 8 of them. It comes with, no, I'm sorry. It comes with 12 items as well. It may be just a little bit bigger, if not the same size as the Biutee. So let's go ahead and open this one up. Oh, I also opened the little sticker, so. And I'm glad it comes sealed in a plastic, as well as the sticker. So, did I cut it all the way? Did not. Oh, and it comes with more brushes than the Biutee one. So it comes with all these art brushes, and I guess it's to do different types of art with them. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure that I would use the majority of these, but you never know. I'll probably just end up putting this in a giveaway or something like that. And of course it comes with the brush that you can actually use to put on the product as a gel polish over the nail. Once again, it comes with instructions just like the other one. Maybe each product is different, but I sometimes don't understand the difference between this manual, and let me see if I see the difference. Yeah, the difference between this manual and this manual is that on here it actually tells you how long you should cure it, depending on how many layers. So that's pretty cool, whereas this one I would have had to guess. And I'm gonna, oh, actually, I'm sorry. Caught on camera. It actually says cure for 60 seconds, apply the polish, cure for 60 seconds, and repeat 4 to 5 if the color is lighter. I just hope it's not mute. I hope it's true to color, but let's see. So yeah, this does kind of tell you. My bad. Sorry, guys. And of course, Saviland. One thing about Saviland, at least for the other products that I have, and I'll compare. Excuse me. Like for For my carving gel, this says is bright brown, but I don't see that to be brown because each of them has the color on the lid. Like this is some sort of gold, but it looks orange to me. So I'm not sure if maybe these were just packaged differently, but it makes no sense that that's gold and it looks orange, and that's brown and it looks like a 100 green. So it's confusing. So I'm hoping that these are true to the lid. Sorry about that. So this is supposed to be a gold and this is supposed to be a yellow. Kind of has that gold effect there, at least for the color. It'll tell you it's gold. So, and I think these come with the seal, which I appreciate. So that one I would have to open every single one, but I guess when I'm swatching them, I'll do that. I'll have them all open and I'll kind of let you guys see, you know, showing you the lid and the color itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and open all of these and I'll be right back. Guys, sorry, as I'm preparing the things to swatch the putty gels or the solid gels, I just wanted to compare the brushes. So obviously this is from the Biutee and this is from Saviland, and the quality of the Saviland looks so much better. I mean, I know they're both synthetic, they're not going to be real Kalinsky or anything like that, but if you want me to use this brush, excuse me, over time, it doesn't look very, I mean, I don't know what that is and why there's some sticky stuff on the handle. This came with it, so I'm not sure if maybe because I did kind of already roughened it up and took that little film that they normally put on the brushes. I've already done that, and maybe that's what that is. I don't know, but it looks kind of funny. I'm not sure if I want to keep this brush or use it, so I may just keep this brush and use it for all the swatches. I'll just have to clean them in between. So yeah, sorry, just wanted to point that out. Okay guys, so what I've done is I've prepped my swatch sticks. I have 4 about to come out of the UV lamp, and I have 8 here already with the base coat. And the reason I did that is because I've never really used this brand before. I've never really heard of them. I just wanted to try the solid gel and didn't want to spend too much money on a product I may not like. So to give it a fair chance, I put the base coat on all the swatches that I will be using. I did cure the base coat for 60 seconds as it was recommended in the instructions. And I'm going to go ahead and start swatching them. And this one obviously is BT12, whatever color that's supposed to be. To me it looks like a mustard yellow. And I have obviously my dapping dish full of acetone, just in case, well, obviously, so I can clean in between each one. So I'm not sure if this is supposed to be wet or not, but we'll see. Okay, so very very solid. I mean, it does say solid, so maybe I'm supposed to scoop a fair decent amount of it in order to get the color. As you can tell, this is stringy. So let's go ahead and give it a try, guys. This is the first time I use it, so bear with me. It's not awful, but it doesn't seem to be, I don't know how to explain it. It's very sticky. Just want to make sure that I put an even layer all over the swatch. So It's thick. It's thick and it's very pigmented. So, I mean, I guess that's a plus, but let's see how it cures. As I try to keep wiping it just to kind of even it out. I don't know, maybe it'll self-level, I don't know. I mean, I got it all over. So I'm gonna cure it for 60 seconds as instructed. And I'm gonna go on to my next swatch and I'm gonna do all this in fast motion.
That we'd be ones who needed help. We don't know what it feels like to live in love, 'cause we are the ones who treasure the pleasure. Try to get out of our comfort zone, but not too much. It has to happen to one day before us to just get up. No, I don't even get it, but I know we just gotta quit it. 'Cause while I'm sitting here singing, I know there's someone saying, we can't give up, no. We can't get through this. I know it's hard. We gotta try and trust that God will heal again. God heal again. God heal again. Heal again. The greatest commandments to love our God. The second one is to love our neighbor. Somebody please tell me where we went wrong. We gotta get back to the heart of a savior. Feeling like we lost our direction. Feeling like we living but lost our perspective. How we gonna claim that we living for the heart of God when in reality we disconnected? No reflection of his intention. He loved us first, can't forget it, so we can't be selective. One falls down, we all affected, 'cause we all connected, yeah. We can't give up, no. We can't get through this. I know it's hard. We gotta try and trust that God will heal again. God heal again. God heal again. Heal again. Heal again. If you did it before, would you do it again? We're calling on your name. Only you can do it, Jesus. Hear our cry, Lord. Hear our cry. All I see is blessings. Got no time for stressing. Don't believe in failures.
Okay guys, so these are the 12 Biutee solid gel polishes swatched. And I have to say that the consistency for every single one, it's a little bit different than the other. So there's definitely some inconsistency on the consistency of the solid gel polish. So they're very beautiful, and I have to say, even though the texture, the consistency of every single one is different, like some of them were more thicker than the others, some of them are a little bit more translucent than the other one. For example, this one here, it's more translucent. This one here is a little bit translucent, but it's still, the color still peeks through. So what do I think about these? They're not horrible, but I would definitely say that I don't think I would use these for my nail art only because it is so thick, thicker than regular gel paints or acrylic paints or gel polish. Whereas gel polish, on some of it it's flexible. I'm able to do my nail art with no issue with those. I would have to attempt doing a nail art with these in order for me to fully confirm and say that I can or cannot use it for gel, for nail art, sorry. So, I mean, it did say it was for nail art. So, maybe on my next nail design, I can attempt using these and you guys can kind of experience that with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these away in their places. I'm going to do labels for each and every one of them, and then we'll move on to the Saviland. Alright guys, so we're going to start on the Saviland ones, and I've decided that I'm going to do 4 at a time because I've opened these 4 and they're pretty easy to open. But I just didn't want to have to take long, so I'll be doing the first 4. I've already prepped my swatch sticks with the base coat, so that way, once again, I can give this product a better chance at its performance, because in actuality, when you use it on a real person, you have to put the base, you put the polish, and then you also put the top coat. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and that's what I did with the Biutee as well. And I'm going to do the same for the Saviland. And once again, this is going to be at a speed motion. So here we go.
Falling carefree from my worries. Swear that happy is growing on trees. Chasing cheap thrills, out for the kill. Leaving gold footsteps around me. Colors and lines make me tie-dye. Higher than heaven, I'm in the sky. Call me top shelf, carry myself too well. I'm walking around the stairway, straight to all my better days. Looking through rose-colored glasses at all my mistakes. Breaking through the ceiling, unfazed. Baby, watch me come alive, come alive. Strike like the lightning in my lungs, can't fight it. My love is like a drug, I got fire dancing in my eyes, so bright. Can't help the way I light up every time I strike. Runway, glitter and shades, winning the game every time I play. Misery's gone, heart is turned on, neon. I'm twisting around the stairway, straight to all my better days. Looking through rose-colored glasses at all my mistakes. Breaking through the ceiling, unfazed. Baby, watch me come alive, come alive. Strike like the lightning in my lungs, can't fight it. My love is like a drug, I got fire dancing in my eyes, so bright. Can't help the way I light up every time I strike. Like lightning in my lungs, I can't fight it, it's a drug. I got fire dancing in my eyes, so bright. Can't help the way I light up every time I strike. Like the lightning in my lungs, can't fight it. My love is like a drug, I got fire dancing in my eyes, so bright. Can't help the way I light up every time I strike. Like the lightning in my lungs, can't fight it. My love is like a drug, I got fire dancing in my eyes, so bright. Can't help the way I light up every time I strike.
Okay guys, so for these last 4, I kind of wanted to open them in front of you so you see how easy it is, so you know what you're getting. Very easy. They have this seal with this little tab on there, and you can just pull it right off. Very easy. Love that color, very beautiful. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open all of these in front of you so we can just go ahead and move on with the last 4 swatches.
I'm moving along from somebody wrong, so go ahead, tell me all the ways you miss it, how you want me back in your bed, but I'm not around for hearing you out. I gave you too much honestly, and you closed the door. Now you're calling me
sure if you can see what I'm seeing. It's kind of, what is the right word? Oh my gosh, it happens with a lot of the acrylic powders where they marble. There we go. It kind of reminds me of a acrylic powder that isn't fully mixed in. That's what this reminds me of, which is kind of weird. But when I guess you pick it up, it kind of unifies. I'm not sure. It's really weird. Maybe that's just the top layer.
Make you want it forever. Trying to play a game, but you don't play for keeps. Messing with a girl from the east side, yeah. Kinda love you, wanna build your dreams, yeah. But I already know better. I'm a go-getter and I got me. Falling carefree from my worries. Swear that happy is growing on trees. Chasing cheap thrills, out for the kill. Leaving gold footsteps around me. Colors and lines make me tie-dye. Higher than heaven, I'm in the sky. Call me top shelf, carry myself to.
Okay guys, so this is the entire swatches of the 12 Saviland solid pudding gel polish. It's called solid pudding cream, but it's just a solid gel polish. 12 that come in the bundle. And let me just get a close-up. I'm not sure if you can tell with all of them. Some of them look like they will need a second coat. For example, this gold one here is pretty sheer. I'm not sure if you can tell. It's a pretty good, the color still shines through, but I think a second coat would make it even more solid and more pigmented. Same for the silver. And definitely for the red. Even though you can see the red, I think a second coat would make it even more pigmented and more solid. The brown, however, and I'm not sure if it's coming off in the camera. I mean, the lid kind of tells you the color of the brown, which is like a red brown, not a true brown from the browns that I've seen. It's like a red brown. It almost has like a purple tint to it. So I'm sorry, it's not a red brown, a purple brown. So when I started swatching them, and I'm sure that you could tell when I was swatching it, it kind of gave me that purple brown vibe. And then at this green one, along with this blue one, the dark blue, give me jelly polish. Doesn't give me a solid blue like that blue. That's more pastel blue to me, like a true blue. And this gives me a jelly polish vibe. And sorry for the swatches, guys, because the gel polishes are pretty thick, so you may see some like I'm not sure if you can tell, like in this one right here, you could tell off the top that there's some like see that, like that. And it's only because it's a solid cream, a solid gel polish, that it's unavoidable unless you use a cleanup brush. But these are the polishes for the Saviland. And guys, just so that you are aware, and I'm sure I've already stated this, I used the McCart base coat on all of the swatches, including the ones from Biutee. And the no white top coat, I went with that so that way I wouldn't have to wipe off the sticky layer. I can just label them and put them away. So those are the swatches for the 12 solid pudding creams from Saviland. And I'm just gonna label these, put them in their place, and I'll be back. Okay guys, so that was my unboxing for the Biutee solid gels polish and the Saviland solid pudding creams. I think the only difference between the two, aside that they're obviously two different brands, but they're both solid gel polishes. Let's just be clear. This one's just called solid cream, or they call it a solid pudding cream, and this is not, what did they call it? Like a solid gel polish is what they called it. Now the instructions, however, and I'm glad I didn't get rid of these because they, as I stated earlier, they do give you instructions on the curing time. So what I did for the Biutee is I only cured in between each applications 60 seconds. So I would go in with the base, cured for 60 seconds, go in with a gel, cured for 60 seconds, and then with the top coat, cured for 60 seconds. Whereas with the Saviland, it gives you the instructions to cure anywhere between 60 to 120 seconds. And this is, I think, for each layer. So what I did is I did 120 seconds for the base, 120 seconds for my first layer, and 120 seconds for my top coat, because that's what it tells you here anyway. Even though the base is 60 seconds, I did it for 120 seconds just to give it a fair shot. So when you're doing your layers for the color with the Saviland is anywhere between 60 to 120, and your top coat for sure says to do for 120. I mean, how do I feel about it? They're not that bad. I mean, I'd have to play with it a little bit more to give you a final thought on what I feel about them, but so far I'm not disappointed. I mean, some of the like I said earlier, you have to kind of go with when you're wiping it on. Just like with your acrylic, you have to gently wipe it on, because if you went aggressively, it kind of took off the majority of the gel. So just like the acrylic, that you have to wipe it on nice and smooth and gentle to kind of spread the product, is the same way with these solid gel polishes. So anyway, that is my unboxing. Those are the swatches. These are my thoughts, and I'll list them down below if you are interested in checking any of this type of product out. Thank you so much for taking the time and clicking into my video and watching it all the way through. I truly appreciate every single one of you who take the time to do that. And please don't forget to click like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Love you guys, and I'll see you on my next video.